Shout out to all my broke people. For the very low cost of a like, a comment, and a subscription, you can save the life of a YouTuber. Anyway, we got that Kaiju number 8, chapter 87. It looked like we got that friendship power up again last chapter, man. We just had it. I was pissed off. I ain't really like that chapter. I wasn't feeling how it ended. All right. The beginning was actually pretty decent. All right. So anyway, Narumi, in no time to even blink, went ahead and chopped up this kaiju number whatever. Okay, let's see. He got me again. He's wondering, like, how is this sucker getting me? He's like, I'm supposed to be his superior. The color of his eyes is changing. Okay, he's got green eyes over here and red eyes over here. I don't know what's the difference. Okay, eyes wide open, powers fully awakened. You know what? The eyes having different properties actually helps. I could take that, but we had no clue that, you know what I mean? Like that was even possible up until this point. You know what I mean? It seemed like they just pulled it out of nowhere. It works, but the setup is terrible, so I won't accept it. You know what I mean? Well, let's see what it says after this. Okay, the colors of his eyes is changing. I don't recall such a phenomenon from Isao Shinomiya's memories. So he didn't have those powers before. You know what I mean? Or if he did, they never told us. They should have gave us some type of a hint. Even if they didn't outright tell us, like say, damn, if your eyes could do something else, then we would have known, okay, they were planning this. They didn't just pull it out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Okay, so anyway, he just blew his left shoulder off. Now, with his eyes changing color, remember they said that some people think he can predict the future, and he can't. He can read the electromagnetic pulses in your body and predict what you're going to do. The eyes changing color might actually be predicting the future or something like that. What's going on? And what you mean no swag? Stop playing with me before I knock you out. I'm gonna say I ain't got no swag, man. This dripping. What type of drip I got, man? Stop playing with me before I knock you out. Let me just grab a little water. Don't make me knock you out. You know I don't play. I'm gangster. I'm gangster. I don't play. Now stop playing with me. Oh, you got a couch? No, I ain't got no damn couch. I wish I got to get one. I got to get one bad. I don't have a couch. Anyway, so he blew his shoulder off. Then the kaiju starts summoning up more of these water balls, these water balloons, whatever. I can see it. You can't fool me. What can he see? Is he predicting like before he predicted the future based off electromagnetism? Sorry about that. Using a frontal attack as a decoy, you're actually going after my legs. I see that too. You're preparing to strike my body while hiding behind those 5 spheres of water. Mean no more sleeping on the floor. Are you bougie now? Bruh, ain't nothing bougie about, I went and got a new light. That's why it looks like this. Look. See how it was dark before? It looked like this. Like you see how it was like shadows all over here? Went and got a new light. I just got this today. So now you can see me in all my glory. And I mean, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lights. Well, 8 lights in total. And but a couple of them are combined. Like these 2 are combined, these 6 of them are combined. So if you count each individual structure is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop lying. That black thing in the back. There is no black thing in the back. Oh, you talking about this? This is not a couch. There's no black thing in the back. If you were talking about this is the molding on the floor. Stop lying that black thing in the back. If you're talking about this, that's not a couch. That's the molding on the wall. That's actually on the wall. You see in this corner right here. See how it goes into the corner? Um, Electricity bill is going to be 4 figures. No, it's not. Light is not that expensive. All right. Anyway, I think he might actually be able to predict the future now. You got mold now, not mold, molding. Bruh, stop playing with me. Okay, it's like the little strip. It's like a strip that goes around. It's like a rubber or plastic strip that goes around the floor. It's called the molding. There's other. You could put tile on the floor, like if it's in like a, I forgot what it's called when they have tiles around the floor, to stop water or whatever, and it looks just like this except tile. It's a different word for it. I forgot. But anyway, let's get back to it. All right. So anyway, he chops right through this guy like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. You'll turn around and use your water in a binding attack. What's happening? I have no need for incompetence. It was my first. Yo, his eyeball is bleeding. His eyeball is bleeding. So he can't use this for so much. He can't use that so much. There's a limit to it. Gotta be if his eyeball is bleeding. Okay, let's see. But not once did I amaze you. Complete and utter defeat, but not once did I amaze you. And as I tore away, I punched, I kicked, I swung my sword, I fired my strap, but I couldn't even scratch him. I have no need for incompetence in the first unit. Okay, what it looks like he's saying here, and this is like a complete retcon, so I don't like this. Okay, you can put tile on the floor. In some places, when they have tile on the floor already, or linoleum or whatever, they'll put tile on the wall around the floor, and it's called a splash. No, that's not a splash guard. Splash guard is behind. Is what's behind your sink. It's basically like a splash guard, but for the bottom of the wall. Okay, tile or tile. Towel. Oh no, towel, like Tile, not towel. I pronounce them the same way, but it's supposed to be towel. Is the cloth, and towel is the that material that people use on flooring. Okay, they are two different things, bruh. I pronounce them the same way, bruh. It's my accent. Don't play with me, man. It's towel. Okay, so anyway, I know I'm messing with you because you said it wrong. Bruh, I ain't say nothing wrong. That's just how we pronounce it out here. To stop playing with me. Okay, so anyway, right here, it looks like a retcon. It says, it was my first complete and utter defeat, but not once did I amaze you, right? He said, but not one. Oh, it was what you call him. I'm sorry. I thought it was a retcon. I thought that Esau was saying, but not once did I amaze you. Meaning that, yo, I beat him, but he wasn't amazed. How was that? Maybe he predicted the future. You know what I'm saying? He had the powers or something like that. I thought that's what they were saying, but no. It was saying that what you call him was saying that Narumi was saying it. Okay. And as I toiled away, you grew old and hid away. Hid away. Seventh generation commander of the first unit, Jin Narumi. I punched, I kicked, I swung my sword, I fired my strap, but I couldn't even scratch him. I have no need for incompetence in the first unit. I swore to surpass him and make him recognize his defeat. And so I proved my worth Time, he proved his worth. He know his worth. I hate when people say, I know your worth. Because usually when they say know your worth, they mean you're priceless. Bruh, knowing your worth could mean knowing that you're worthless. There are people out there that really ain't worth a damn. You got to know what your real worth is. You're worth this. This person, when they say that, they usually say you're priceless and everybody should bend to your will. You're the king of the universe or the queen of the universe. Stop it. That's not what that should mean. It should mean exactly what it says. Know your worth. Your worth XYZ. Like your net worth. Like what you call him? Birdman said this. What's his name? Baby. Birdman. He said they said his net worth was, I forgot how much it was, a few million. And he says, I don't feel that way. I feel like we should be worth $1 billion because of my hustle, my drive. Bruh, that's not your worth. They were right. Your net worth was way less than what you. He was saying that he had the potential to be a billionaire. Bruh, that's not your worth then. Your worth is what you're worth. So when people say, hey, know your worth, it shouldn't be the Birdman know your worth thing where he says, where they looking at his assets and his liabilities, and it's like, oh, okay, you're worth 50 million. And he goes, no, I feel like we have the potential to reach 1 billion. So my worth is 1 billion. No, bruh. That's what everybody keeps saying, but no, it should be how Forbes do. Okay, we add this up, we take this, subtract this. Okay, this is what you're worth. That's what you should do. You should say, okay, I'm in shape, I'm this height, this for a man. I'm in shape, I'm this height. A lot of women like the way I look. Okay, that's if they like the way you look. Okay, I got a car, I got a house. Okay, I got a good job. I'm worth the top 1%, whatever. I'm a 10. You know what I mean? But okay, I'm sure. Okay, a lot of women don't think I'm attractive. Um, let's see. I'm not in good shape. I'm not in bad shape. I'm not in good shape. Probably a little less than average. Uh, I got a bike. I don't have a car. Do I have my own place? No, I'm living with 20 people. My worth is 2. I'm a 2. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how it's supposed to go. Okay. Anyway, I swore to surpass him and make him recognize his defeat. And so I proved my worth time after time. I was even selected as the compatible human for numbers weapon 1. Wow. So he almost reached Esau's level. And then you disappeared entirely. He thought, okay, damn, I think I'm ready to beat Esau. But he got remember Kaiju number 9 defeated him. So right before in the room he thought he was gonna be able to beat him, Esau wound up getting deleted. Now that part makes sense. I like that part. Now this would have been cool, but the whole power, bruh, they just pulled that out of nowhere. Okay, let me see. Mean is a negative Nancy. Mean is a realistic realtor. No, realistic Ryan. Mean is realistic Renee. Realistic what? Let me see. Realistic Ronald. Something like that. That's what mean is. Okay. Remember, I said both. I didn't say, oh, you're all worthless. I said this person's worth a lot and this person's worth a little. That's real. I'm saying each individual, you got to judge off what you have and how people perceive you. Don't just judge it off, I want to imagine some BS. Don't judge it like that. I'm just telling you the real. I'm a millionaire, but I live at home. What you mean by at home? You like with your parents? Well, if you're a millionaire, you live with your parents. That's cool. But guess what? You can move right out anytime you want. Okay, put some respect on my name, Birdman. Exactly. Okay, LOL. What did I just walk into? Man, we was talking about Kaiju number 8, and then somebody in the chat that said know your worth, and I just got on a rant about how people keep saying I know my worth and my value, and they use that as a way of saying that they're worth way more than what they actually are. Okay, mean is the number is the 1%. He finally admitted it. No, I didn't. I'm not. I'm like the 1% of the poorest people. Okay, you going Hollywood? Not yet. We will. I should be getting the everything like the channel up and moving and everything in terms of like the music channel, the gaming. I'm trying to start that tomorrow. That's going not saying everything, but we're going to start moving. But within the next week or two, I should be having every channel up and running indefinitely. Okay, we all have potential, but that doesn't mean you just have it. You got to do stuff to get to that point. Right. Potential, people don't care about potential. You know what I'm saying? They want to know where you at. Potential matters, but what matters more is where you're at now. That matters more than your potential. I'm not going to get with a homeless lady thinking that she potentially might be able to do, you know what I mean? You got to give me a decent base to start off with. You know what I mean? So if you're just okay, but I feel like you got potential, that's good. But if you're at bottom of the barrel and I feel like you got potential, you might not ever reach that potential. So I'm not even going to take the chance. You got to give me something. Okay. We have, okay, I said the same thing, Homer. Mean changed on it. Me ain't changed nothing. Millionaire mindset, but I'm still in the struggle. Right. You can't sit there and say, I'm worth a million because I got a millionaire mindset. I just, bruh, it don't matter what your mindset is. Your mind, I mean, it does matter, but what I'm saying is what matters more is where you're at now. Then the mindset's later. Okay, what are we starting with? Where can it go? You know what I mean? If we're starting with damn near nothing, I don't care where it might go because it probably ain't gonna get there anyway. Mean ain't never struggled. He got given a new crib, gated community. This ain't no gated community. It's basically the projects. Okay, Homer's back. Yeah, Homer's back. But anyway, we in the new spot. We're going to start pushing out content like crazy. I should be in the booth tomorrow. The booth is sitting right here. I got it up and running now. Okay, anyway, well, screw that. Don't you even dare quit while you're still ahead. So this Kaiju, which is cool, is a second chance at him facing off against Esau. That's cool. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, output anomaly coming from numbers weapon one. Both physical and mental loads are rising rapidly. Okay, we got friendship boost, power up. Oh my God, come on, not Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8. Come on, man, you're not known for this BS, man. Come on, stop this nonsense. Okay, what's going on? I'm not sure. I've never seen numbers weapon one react this way. What is this? The load on the cranial nerve is extraordinary. If this condition continues, the commander's mind won't last even a minute. He pushed the kaiju to the suit to its furthest limits. Man, we should have got some type of inkling that this could happen at one point. We didn't, so I don't like this. If we would have seen him pushing himself before, and let's say he didn't get to this point, but we knew that there was potential, then I would accept this. But this is just coming out of nowhere, man. What did the writer change? Did the writer stop using mind altering substances or something? Or did he start? Or what happened? Okay, what's happening? I can't dodge. I can't block. I can't read him. He's anticipating more than just my movements. He sees everything from my water attacks to my attempts to defend myself. Impossible. He should only have the ability to read the electrical impulses. That's back when I was merely number one. He said, man, that was 5 minutes ago. This is a whole new 5 minutes, new me. It's more than just electrical impulses. Through the eyes all over this suit, okay, I can perceive the movement of electrons, changes in temperature, and even topography. Using all this, I can envision your every move. He said, man, I know if you're getting ready for it. I literally have the power to see the future. Not really. He doesn't have to be. I guess he is so good that it's just because he didn't say that he can actually see the future. He said he's reading electronical. Yeah, electrons change, and you know what I'm saying. He can sense electrons and whatnot, movements in electrons. So basically, he's almost at the point where he can see the future. Okay, now we got a glimpse of what you call him, Kaiju number 1 or weapons number 1. It's a Kaiju form. I like this. This looks good, and they got eyes all over the place. I wonder who was able to beat it. Okay, this is a power that number one couldn't use when it was a kaiju. Oh, whoa. So it couldn't do it before. So this is what I'm talking about. This is a cool kaiju. But this is what I'm talking about. He unlocked all this out of nowhere, just the friendship power up. This is some nonsense. And it's cool as hell. They did the the build up, the lead up to this is garbage, man. There was none. That's what I really mean. There was none. It just came out of nowhere. And I am the one who helped achieve it. But this does actually give us a glimpse of Kafka. Kafka can push his kaiju to the limit and actually upgrade. Okay, stop messing with me. There's nothing like that in Isau's Shinomiya's memories. But of course, after all, I've been saving this one for him. Now, and that's cool. A lot of this stuff is cool. Just wasn't no build up for it. Now it's my ace in the hole to strike you down and stroke you up. I don't mind. Okay, he's already seen. I already see it. He said he already seen what I was getting ready to do. Boom. I'm going to chop you into a million pieces. Troop style bayonet technique, 6 forms, 7 blades. Basically, he's like Wesley Snipes. This is a Wesley Snipe attack. 7 blade. It's almost like Wesley Snipe and Eminem combined. 7 mile. Blades and 7 mile, which is I know y'all think 8 Mile. 7 Mile's a real place. It's in Detroit. It was actually more popular than 8 Mile back in the day. It was like the place where all them gangsters was at and all that kind of. This is where everything went down. All that gangster activity went down on 7 Mile. But when that movie 8 Mile came out, boom, that's what happened. It became more popular because everybody knew about 8 Mile outside of Detroit. Okay, foreseeing the future and delivering the ultimate strike. Yeah, so the mangaka actually likes 8 Mile, he likes Eminem, and he likes Blade. Yeah, so anyway, this chapter, bruh, it could have had a lot of potential if they had some actual build up and lead up to this stuff, man. It was sloppy, man. I'm pretty sure I explained that on the all the way while I was reading this chapter. It was sloppy, man. Just like the last chapter, man, with the instant power up just because I needed it. They got to stop this. This was sloppy toppy. Other than that, it would have been great. But you got to get the build up and the lead up to this stuff, because otherwise we're gonna assume, and we might be right, that they just pulled this out of nowhere. That's what I'm assuming. Anyway, let me check the comments real quick. Did you get a new camera? No, I didn't. I just got new lighting. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 new lights. I had an old light right here that helped a little bit that I was using before. It broke. But that light didn't do much. This one is way better. Okay. Let's see. I wiped the camera off too. Like after a while, you get a build up on the camera. You got to wipe that off. And I got new lights. So wipe the camera and put up new lights. That's why it looks like that. Okay, I've been throwing them tractor tires. Tractor tires? Like tractor or tracker? Tractor tires. Okay. Oh, so you're working out. Okay, good. Keep doing that. Do you have any roommates? No, I'm by myself. Couldn't even see the back of the lorry. The back of the lorry. I have no clue what that is. Oh, Mandalorian? I meant Mandalorian. What's it called? The time machine called the DeLorean. Is that what you're talking about? Okay, bro got the third Tomo Sharingan, like when Sasuke was fighting Naruto in part 1. Yeah, basically. It's 2023. Manga reactions are not cutting it. I know I'm getting ready to jump into a lot of different stuff. Trust me, we're not just doing this. And we're going to jump on those shorts. Okay. The writer said we had 86 chapters with no friendship power-ups. Time to make up for all the missed time. It was actually less than that, but yes. That's crazy, man. And I was like feeling like this like series was like pretty much perfect up until that point. Not perfect, but damn close. Damn close. Okay. Not saying it was the best, but in terms of flaws, it wasn't no, I couldn't see any type of glaring flaws until just now. Okay, so what you're saying is that the execution of the powers wasn't done well. Exactly. Powers is cool. The execution wasn't right in terms of letting us know that this was a possibility. You know what I'm saying? Giving us some type of inkling that it could have happened, that he was working on it or something. It just happens out of the blue twice in a row. First with Hikaru and then with Narumi, just out of the blue. Nah, I don't like that. This better not become fairy tale sloppy toppy. Right. I'm hoping not. The writer got you hooked already. He said now he could do what he really wants. Yeah. He said now that these guys are hooked, I can go ahead and get sloppy with it. I ain't got to think. I used to think. Now I don't have to anymore. You know what I mean? He set us up. Now he cutting it. He's just watering down his manga. Okay, Mean said no more roommates. He learned his lesson. Yes. After what happened, yes, I learned my lesson. It was a valuable lesson too. After getting destroyed and screwed over and whatnot, and beat up and everything else, yeah, I learned my lesson. Okay, I think a lorry is a machine or something. Or a lure? I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, when's the last time you had a sloppy Joe? Now that's a real struggle, man. Bruh, I've had struggle meals all the way up till today. You know what I mean? But as far as sloppy Joe, I don't like sloppy Joe because it's sloppy. You know what I'm saying? The last time I had sloppy Joe, I was a little kid. So like 10 years ago, something like that, when I was a little kid, man. Yeah, I was a little kid. I was youngin'. What was I like 13, 14? Like 14? Yeah, like 14. I close it almost 10 years, somewhere around there. I had a sloppy. I don't like that. I don't like food where it start falling all on you, you wearing it. Nah, save that. Like a lot of people I know like crabs. I don't like busting crabs open, busting them. You gotta work to get the I don't want to work for the food. You gotta work and then it's squirting all on you and shit falling all off. Nah, it's falling on you. I don't like that. Okay, main thoughts on AI should we be worried about AI? Not currently, maybe in the future, but not right now. Man, my lips all glossy. That's uh, 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 lip balm. Okay, I don't like sloppy joes, but I don't mind some sloppy toes. I can't say what it says there. Um, I like the flavor and the taste of sloppy Joe. I just don't like the bun get all soggy and it flip over and fall on you. Nah, I don't like that. Last time I had sloppy Joe was probably 10 years ago. Yeah, so we had it around the same time. I agree. Sloppy Joe's too messy. Right. I don't like messy. I don't like women that's messy. I don't like men that's messy. I don't like food that's messy. Okay, my school had sloppy Joe for lunch. I didn't buy it. Right, because it's gonna fall on you. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even get a chance to eat the whole thing. Half of it's on me. Okay, it's like meatloaf, the struggle. Yeah, I know what it is. I had it before. I had it a few times, but I don't like the mess. You said the shit word when describing the crab. You messed. I know. I messed up bad. I caught myself and I was like, "Whoa, demonetized." Now you will go to the shadow realm. Exactly. Anyway, go ahead. You don't know meatloaf? Yeah, I like meatloaf, but meatloaf you can eat with it on a plate with a fork and not get all over yourself. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Peace. Production is about to go way up. You already see everything look better.